Welcome back to Rimworld, everyone. So, 3 things to address here. Firstly, of course, I know about the arm issue with Amba Damba Damba Pamba. I am recording a day in advance because obviously my voice is still completely fucked. So, if I completely lose my voice on a day, I want to make sure I've got an episode in advance so that we aren't completely without a day, without content. So, if it takes me a long time or just a day, basically, to reply to comments, to reply to things that you pointed out, just bear with me. I will get to it eventually. And when the second this cold's gone, this flu's gone, I can get back to my sort of regular schedule. Now, the other thing as well, what did I say? 3 things. One thing, a second thing as well, is the cloning thing. So it turns out that was just a glitch. That was just an error. Not really anyone's fault, to be honest. So what I'd done is I'd forbidden the genome so that nobody moved it before we started cloning it. Turns out you can fill up the clone vat and start the cloning process without there actually being a clone in there. Because it was forbidden, they couldn't access it, but they started the bloody process anyway. So there's me thinking, oh, in 25 days we'll get a clone, and turns out it wasn't real. Can't really blame the mod for that, because I guess in a usual situation you wouldn't have the clone template forbidden, but you kind of imagine they would let you start in the first place. Anyway, not a big deal. Well, apparently we can still clone clones. People in Discord have tested it, and I've seen a couple of comments on YouTube as well saying that they have tested it also. So what we'll do is we'll re-sequence crop Vush number 2 here, and carry on with the previous goal of obviously reconditioning them, giving them a new trait, cloning that one, giving them a new trait, cloning that one, repeating until we've got ourselves the ultimate warrior there. So we'll carry on with that, and what I'll do is I'll actually start the we'll start the genome sequence and start off with here. Is it just it's just the genome, isn't it, for the traits? The brain scan, we can basically give anybody a brain scan of that, and it only gives them the skills. So roll with that one for now. Another thing as well, of course, is the kill box. So I've kind of avoided building a good kill box this series intentionally. Last series, we actually voted on whether or not we wanted a good kill box because it essentially made the game way too easy. So the series before that, when we had a kill box that was super effective, basically nothing could touch us. We were super, super overpowered, and we just had no threats in the base, essentially. So the next series, I sort of took it back a little bit, only built something like this that worked quite well. But obviously, this time around, we've got a lot of different mods that add a lot more extra difficulty, as we've seen with the Dire Raid, or the Elemental Portal spawning close to our base, things like that. So I think this series, it might be a good time to go back to the more traditional Rimworld kill boxes. I started planning out bits and bobs of it here, but I thought we would actually get into the meat of it while we were actually live. So by live, I mean recording, obviously. So I put some sandbags in front of the embrasures there. Those will soak up a lot more weapon fire. I'm going to narrow this corridor as well. Build a lot of doors everywhere so that they don't have to run all the way around the side, because that was the lower mobility is definitely something that was killing it. And I'm going to redo this whole thing as well. Fill it with traps as well. So I'll show a fairly efficient trap design as we go into things here to both kill a lot of enemies as possible without killing yourself in the process. I would like to build up these outside walls as well, to be honest, because I really do like this sort of outside kill box works very well, you know, alongside that. It does give us access to this. If we do get raids that are coming in from quite a distance away, we can still use these areas, then retreat back as necessary. So doors are going to be the real big sort of be-all, end-all of this one. I'm going to go ahead and destroy the majority of this wall here. Now, what I'm going to do is reroute these sandbags. So sandbags are really essential because they force the enemies to keep moving. Means they can't just hide. Say, for example, so the plan with it is, and sorry, this is going to get kind of confusing here, so bear with me on this one. The plan with it is to have the opening to the kill box. I've measured this out, so it's 8 blocks on each side. They're going to come through here. That's equidistant, so we can set up people here, and they're always going to have the same sort of range, because where it was last time, people stood all the way down here, obviously couldn't hit them, whereas people stood up here could. If you have the enemies coming through the middle of the kill box and cut down the size of the kill box massively, it's a more manageable amount of enemies rather than this whole area just swarming with enemies. So we'll have to do something else with this. Like, this could be our arena again, if you want to go back to that idea. So what we're going to do then is have the path into the arena down this way. So they're going to follow through here, come through here. Now, without sandbags, as we started shooting at them, they'd be able to come back around this corner and hide here. But with the sandbags, they're forced to keep moving. They're actually forced into the kill box so that we can obviously gun them down, you know, with traps, with landmines, with whatever we want to do here. So I'm gonna quickly build all this place up. We'll get rid of this old sort of triage area. We'll build a new triage area, I guess, down this side of the kill box, and we'll build some doors to quickly get access to that too. That way, it's also connected up to the base, so when they're done there, we can immediately carry them to the prison, rather than this, which is kind of completely inconvenient. I think we can all agree on that. So let's get rid of all this trash as well for the time being. Let's just completely remove all this garbage. I will treat this as the new hospital when eventually we get to that stage. So we could go ahead and just you know what, we could just reinstall these rather than decommissioning them. Let's bring them all over to this direction then. And then we'll also put some, like, a small freezer with some herbal medicine or something, just as a temporary treatment idea. We'll do something like that. There we go. So it's not going to be fantastic, but it will work. Now, I'm not sure embrasures actually count as walls, do they? If we go and see room stats here, No, they do not. Yeah, so you can see that those still all count as outdoors. Fine. We're gonna have to replace this bit then with some regular old whatever the hell. Did I build all of that out of embrasures too? Oh yeah, all right, because it was originally intended to be embrasures. Why don't we just go ahead and dig all of this shit out and start again, huh? So we'll build that out of just regular old limestone. The good thing about embrasures is they use like 3 times the amount of limestone that regular bricks use. Did I build that out of embrasures too? No. That regular bricks do, so that when we decommission all of this, we can build all of these walls up. We don't need to go and get more resources or cut more stone blocks or anything like that. So what I'll do is I'll do something like... We might as well just brick up over all of this. I really don't have a complaint with that too much. Again, we'll turn this into a hospital. Right, we'll do that and make this all properly. We'll do it properly this time. We'll absolutely try and turn this into a decent kill box. Like I said, I was only doing that sort of rough layout last time because kill boxes tend to be fairly OP. But this time, I think we need the decent defenses given by some of these ridiculous raids we've seen the past couple of episodes. Let's get this sandbag. So the sandbag's going to go sort of to there. That way, like I said, they're going to be forced into kill boxes. It will also slow them down to some extent. We've got the sandbags being built up in front of the wall. That way, it's going to soak up a little more weapon fire. Now, what are we going to do about fire? Fire was a big debilitator last time. I'm thinking we even do something kind of crazy, like put down some fire foam poppers, kind of in this area. We could put them, like, dotted around. I guess that would work, wouldn't it? So we put, like, one there, and one there. Or, actually, I think we want to move that one slightly a bit more north. There we go. So if fire hits any of those, or we can trigger them manually, as it says, that could work. 75 still, one component, potentially saving our people's lives. Might be a little overkill, but we'll see how that does, because last time I believe it was a fire major, it was a centipede, wasn't it, with the Inferno Cannon. The stun from that really did slow us down quite massively. Hopefully we'll get this built in absolutely no time at all, with all these minions helping out, and obviously we've got our many builders here as well. Jilp's back on the construction game, because I've turned off the vampire AI, so he's actually capable of doing jobs now, which is kind of nice. Obi-Wan is in the colony, and that officially means I've used up all my names from my big old name list. So if any of you in the comment section want to start throwing me some names of people you'd like to see added and eventually thrown into the meat grinder, because like I said, we're not reloaded anymore. If people die, people are dead forever. So we've still got Mallow that needs renaming, but obviously they're just a temporary clone for the time until we've dealt with some other issues with the Weapon X project, like for example, giving our doctor a fresh arm. But if you want to throw some names at me, feel free to, because we're going to have plenty of clones coming up, and you yourself could have a Weapon X named after you. I like the comment I saw yesterday as well that said, well, it was on today's video, that said, rename the Weapon X project Wizard Division to Weapon W. That's a great idea. And then eventually we can have Project Z. Ooh, what could that be? It could be, I guess, us actually winning the game for once. Actually, us surviving a raid. That's Project Z, not being garbage. Ooh, the next item out furniture crates would be 2 levels higher than it would normally be. Hello. Okay, then. You want to make us like, I was going to say like Sith robes, but I think we don't have enough. Do we have enough hyper? We have enough hyperweave. Legendary Sith robes for your friend Krupvoosh. Oh my god, and they're made of hyperweave too, which is like absurdly powerful. That's like the best material in the game. Sure. Hey, Pamba, if you could just start work on this. This is going to take a lot of work, isn't it? Or not. Or it's just going to be fucking done. Obviously, legendary. Yeah. Or it's just going to be done instantly. Okay. What does that do for us? What is that? 180% armor against sharp, huh? 180% armor against sharp, huh? Krupp. And that's going to match, more to the point, is pre-existing robes. Very happy about that. Look at him now. Look at your boy Krupp now. Tell me he is back. He's back in the flesh now. Now it feels like actual Krupp. Oh my god, we give him a melee neurotrainer as well. Well, level 7 to level 9 instantly. Good god, this that was good. Good work. Well, I feel like there was infinitely more things we could have built rather than that. But hey, I think that's probably not a bad thing. So how are we doing with the Bionics upgrade program? We've got an advanced Bionic spine, advanced Bionic leg, 2 simple prosthetic arms. You're currently making an advanced Bionic leg, so the arms are next on the list to be upgraded. We need to actually add a 3rd arm, don't we? So we can upgrade Pamba as well. So let's stick advanced Bionic arm and then 2 of those as well. Legs are done. Cool. So now it's just the arms left to do. Then both Krupp and, well, obviously we'll upgrade the Doctor first, but then Krupp is going to get some serious bonuses. Now, what about our other Doctor? Because although everyone was saying, you know, well, they're missing an arm, of course he's going to fail. The other Doctor did the first surgery and still failed. So I wonder if there's just a higher increased risk with some of these more advanced bionics, like the Cybernetics mod. I've seen it does say on a lot of them, and I even read out the demo plating one, does say something along the lines of this is extremely dangerous and there's a high chance of failure. So maybe just some of these organs naturally are incredibly difficult to install. So Sidian needs to do, Sidian/Sidrian, whatever I accidentally called him that sort of became his official, unofficial name, you need to do the surgery on Amba for the new arm. Can we just queue that up? I believe we can't we? Oh, no, we can't. We actually do have to have the thing first. I play with so many different Bionic mod at this point. I'm incredibly confused. Right, there we go. So 2 simple prosthetic arms. That's the other one produced, and you're making your own arm right there. This is good. And that took absolutely no time at all now that Julp is actually capable of building things. It was literally as simple as disabling the vampire AI, because it turns out, so although his construction skill is so fast that the AI for the vampire essentially can't keep up, so it checks whether or not it's daylight what he's about to work on next in the area he's about to work on next before it allows him to move on. His constructor was super fast, building blocks very, very quickly, building floors very, very quickly, for example. Then the AI was kicking in. And that amount of AI checks that quickly, which is why with long-term tasks he hasn't got really a problem, or doing indoor tasks like the quarry work or the or cooking as well, wasn't a problem at all. But now I've disabled that, we can just get him to do absolutely anything, so we can actually unleash true Julp's power. Now, what I'm doing to prevent it from actually just catching fire here is, there's the easy way around it, is obviously roof over everything you need to, then restrict him to a particular area. So stop him, say, going out in the fields, or stop him going out into this area of the kill box and just keep it indoors. To be honest, we don't really need Julp to do much outside of that, because we've got such a high demand for meals these days that it's not really necessary to have him come in and out and in and out. So we've already got power running up here, right? Is that connected up to the main grid? It is. Okay, cool. So we can put down auto doors and things like that, which I think in a kill box is fairly essential. Do you want to build some slightly higher, like higher tier, rather than just the garbage sort of bone auto doors I've been building? What about like limestone? I mean, those I imagine have a decent amount of hit points, don't they? 250, that's not terrible. Yeah, I'll take it. So you want to make sure there are doors, you know, everywhere for once, to quickly allow us to access various areas of the kill box. So obviously we want to do one through here. I'm not, oh yeah, we need to be a hospital, don't we? So we'll do that as well. We've got another door like here, I guess, is probably fine. And then we need to build another door probably somewhere up here as well, whenever they've dealt with this area. Just a little bit more to decommission there. This is already a much better kill box design, just by the fact that everything is nicely equidistant. We've got that slightly more defense there with the sandbags. It's already an improvement. It didn't really take much work. Now let's go ahead and remove all this planning as well, so it doesn't get too confusing to look at here, just to make sure everything's in the right place. Looking pretty decent. I want to get this gone and this whole room filled out eventually. Reinstall that into the prison. I guess it does slightly increase the room quality, huh? So you can have yourself a nice bone chest set. If anything is going to inspire you to feel better in a hurry, it's knowing that when you die, you'll be turned into a garbage old chest table. That would make me get out of bed sooner. Right, okay, let's also get these, how are we going to do this then? I should really just flesh out these walls properly. Although we don't want the cables to be exposed so that the enemy can cut through it. So we'll keep it to specifically this side of the wall as well. I think that's okay. Exotic goods are massive. This could be the Resurrect Mech serum that I've been waiting for so long. Jeff, let's go and take a look. Come on. There's so many exotic goods, though, obviously, in this mod pack, that the chance of it being that very low. Animal Trainer Neuromech serum is quite nice. What's Passion Giver? Wait, that sounds awesome. Can fail horrible. That should be the tagline for my fucking channel. Can fail horrible! Exclamation mark. I love it. Okay. Of course, we're obviously going to buy one of those. We'll buy a couple of those as well, because they are just bonus skills, essentially. We don't really need more plasteel, to be honest. We've got a fair amount of that. We don't need more hyper. We've Glitterworld Medicine or absolutely take when we've got this many Bionic surgeries coming up as well. I normally always buy their components, advanced components, although this is getting fairly expensive. It's a fairly expensive trade for once. They've got some Gigantopithecus. Just a big old monkey by the looks of it there. New training, not really necessary obviously for turning into medicine, but we don't really have any means of doing that right now. Different mage spells here. Fighter focus. We've got, I mean, what is that? Lightning trap, I don't think is necessary. Chronomancer is again a bit late for that one. Ooh, Bionic. Oh, they've got some Bionics here, but they're all kind of trash. And then to top it all off, we've got long wave radio is actually very good. So this is just like a piece of furniture you stick in a room, and it just gives a bonus mood buff if they're working in that particular area. So put one of these next to the quarry, for example, will make them feel a lot better about having to spend all day in a quarry. That's cool. They've got a Masterwork Steel Ground Sculpture. What's the beauty on that? 1200. Ooh, okay, sure, I'll take that one. Why not? And they've also got this one as well. What is this one? 980, because it's only ironwood. But you know what? I'll take both. We've got the money for it. We're still going to be left with almost 30,000 silver after doing this, so absolutely, sure. Good trade. Nice work. Okay, where are we going to put half this garbage then? I like that. I like that. Just the random tentacle poking out right in the middle of the hospital. Tell me that isn't absolutely perfect. This is like a big old eyeball, so we could have it over the quarry so that they know that we're always watching and never to not be working. Where'd our radio go? Ah, there it is. This is the one thing I am interested in. So we've got a couple of places we could put that. We could put that in the workroom, which obviously means if they're working, they're going to get the radio, which is going to give them a passive mood boost. Or we could put it in like the lab, for example, where the long-term tasks are going on. But most of the people working in the lab have a passion for working in the lab. kind of thinking like the quarry, because the only person who ever spends any time in here is Damba. So I'm thinking if we just put it like, oh man, can we put it somewhere where it's going to cover the whole quarry? Right by the ladder. It's not most particularly convenient there, is it? Let's put it there. That's okay. That's absolutely fine. So they're going to be a lot happy about working here when they've got a giant eyeball watching them and some creepy, horrifying ready that pits some really distorted signals. Perfect. Why wouldn't you want to work in the quarry at this stage? Should we maybe shift some of these fucking chunks everywhere? Good God. Advanced multi-analyzer is done. I'm also putting down a cabinet of each type to increase the work speed in here. That's going to give them like another 55% work speed. Some of these take fucking ages. Like, they've still only finished upgrading one arm. So you can see it does take quite a significant amount of time here. Passion Giver I want to use on Resurrected Krupp, because when he was resurrected, he got none of his passions. So let's go ahead and use that. Does it just give a random one, or how does this... Major passion for plants, it's just random. It's random. Great. Okay, fine. Whatever. What are we doing to Sidian? Oh, they've all got muscle parasites still, haven't they? Fine. I think it's time to give you your new arm. So, we've got an advanced bionic arm. Let's stick that in your right shoulder, seeing as, you know, you don't have one right now. And then Sidian is going to be the one to actually do the operation on you. So, let's just squad you up a second. Let's get you Mentor Magic as well. Worst case scenario, he's a paladin, so he can heal any sort of horrendous work he does here. Cannot prioritize not assigned to operating. Oh, right. Yeah, that's fair enough, to be fair. We've got to remember to cancel that after we are done with this, though. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of a bit of a pain in the arse if Sidian starts operating on the Weaponettes projects and obviously messing it all up entirely. We're using Glitterworld Medicine. What we need to do as well, a lot of you pointed this out, the little creatures Jilp summons were also rushing into the hospital and grabbing the medicine. So what I kind of want to set up is animal area. We kind of want to go manage areas, add a new area, and we're going to call this like summon zone or something along those lines, just to be able to limit where exactly they can go and where exactly they can interfere with. So I'm happy to say, like, the entirety of the base, to be honest with you, besides the Weaponettes project, because taking medicine from underneath the doctor as they're trying to give someone, like, a new bionic spine or an entire skin graft, not really conducive to surgery success, is it? So let's do something along these lines. There you go. They can help out basically everywhere. Maybe not going in the prison is also a fine idea, right? They can haul all stuff to the prison there. Don't want them accidentally letting out prisoners, that type of thing, right? And they can definitely go in the kill box and tidy that up, and they can definitely go in the kill box and soak up some bullets for us, seeing as that's worked quite well in the past. Right, we do something like that, huh? Oh, you know what? Just in case we do ever get a crop of Devil Strand, they should be allowed up here as well. There we go, that's good. We need to rebuild that orbital trade beacon. For the time being, I'm going to forbid that, just because we don't really have enough steel to warrant it. And then that should be good, right? We could make an argument of giving them the entire map just in case we get drop pods or anything, huh? You know what? I'll quickly just go ahead and put boxes around this entire goddamn thing. Can you do... It's a shame you can't do, like, exclusion zones. Like, not allowed in this area. It would make my life a lot friggin' easier. Maybe you can. Maybe just after however many hundreds of hours of gotten Rimworld, I just don't know that you can do that. Hindsight, this probably won't work, though, will it? Because whenever they summoned, we would have to set the zone for each one, and he just summons them automatically. You know what? This might not actually work at all. Do we have the locks mod? We do have the locks mod. Okay, I've got a good idea. Add pet door. No, that's the opposite of what we want. Forbid visitors from using. I mean, yeah, that should be par for the course, really. Can we select all the doors and apply the same lock set into all of them? Because there's like 5 different doors here. So forbid visitors from using. Set owner. Maybe say, like, realistically, I mean, everybody. But if we set everybody but the animals, surely they won't be allowed in. I have no idea. We'll give that a go, see if that works. Anything to stop these idiots coming in and taking the medicine from underneath our feet. Torann, can I get you to quickly, yeah, lock and unlock these doors quickly before the goddamn minions turn up and start snatching the medicine. Right, good luck. We need this to succeed. I'm keeping a very close eye out for these bloody minions as well. We need this to succeed. What do you mean failed in an opera? What's wrong with you then? What's wrong with you then? You've got missing an arm as well. Hilarious. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed at you. Okay. Well, that's Bionic arm wasted. It's not a massive problem because it's not like we haven't got, I mean, literally a spare one right there. Just got to keep trying. We just got to keep trying. This is unbelievable how all of our doctors just happen to miss all of their goddamn arms. Okay. Right arm. Bionic arm. Round 2. Here we go. I believe in you. Let's quickly... Where are you going? Installing Bionic arm. Oh, you're going to get the Glitterworld medicine. I really think we should probably bring some Glitterworld medicine into here, huh? So let's put down, like, another shelf. If we could get someone to very quickly build that and bring it over here, because it does kind of suck. In fact, we should probably just keep the Glitterworld medicine in here. Move the other medicine to the other place. Glitterworld medicine is fine. And then untick regular medicine. Get that shit hauled over there. And then this should be lower priority anyway. So if only we had some tiny little minions that could haul our things over for us. Let's get that moved over as soon as possible. Right, what a pain. What an absolute pain. I mean, especially a pain for Damba and Jilp and everyone. What happened to all that medicine? That just got... What, did you see that? Just like this... there was 33. There was 33 of that, and it just got... Something happened to it. Some magic happened to it. I don't know. Please let this work. Please, for the love of God, let this work. I hate this game so much. I hate this game so much. Man, I never realized quite how much of an impact manipulation had on surgery success chance. I was just kind of assuming with all of this incredible hospital we've built, with the best medicine, with the best bionics, and with a fairly good, competent doctor here, 17.46 medical, that we'd have a higher than 50% chance to succeed. I didn't realize that it was quite that important. So actually, it would make more sense to have Damba put a new arm on Sidian first, because she has a high success chance. Then have Sidian operate on Damba once they've got that high success chance given to them. Then we start the work on... This is unbelievable. I can't believe that both of our doctors have their god. Is there anyone else capable of surgery? Nope. Shouldn't have even checked. It's not even worth it. Okay, then we're gonna swap. We're gonna swap tactic then. Let's do this the opposite way around now that I know quite how impactful that is. Let's see here. What have we got? What have we got? Power. Oh, because we don't have one. We don't have one yet. We actually don't have enough bedrooms. Hang on, we've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, this one doesn't have a bed. Right, okay, that explains a lot. I was going to say I thought we had enough, but no, we do, technically, if this one actually had a goddamn bed in it. That's okay, right. So, Jilp, excuse me, my friend, can I just wake you up a second so that, or not? Is someone else already working on that? Is someone beating me to it? Someone must be delivering resource or something because it's reserved. Jilp, hello, there we are, right. Okay, go and build this bed as soon as possible here. Thank you. Right, so let me just double check here. Oh my god, you've got a legendary bed. How useful. News of this legendary bone bed will spread across the world. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rooms. Now, Eagle and Bonnet don't need to sleep. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Yeah, we're fine. Absolutely fine then. Good. Okay, so it's just that one we needed for the time being. We're upgraded the next Bionic, then we can start again with the Damba Rescue Operation series. It's obviously for... Brainwash Irreversible. Oh, I remember that. So this one is just for Sidian to start off with, and then we'll try the opposite on Damba Pamba. Boom. Oh, that one's definitely worked, because you can see the tiny little crop there growing. Okay, so what I've done then is I've taken the old genetic template. We had the one that initially failed. So this one is going to be Tough, Fast Learner, Grey Jedi, something. I don't really remember. But it's not the one we've got right now. So it's got oh, Fast Learner as well. That's it. So Tough, Sith Master, Fast Learner, the other one that I don't remember. It's not important, most of the point. It's whatever this guy's got, but instead of Warlock and he's got Fast Learner instead. Psychopath, that's it. So this is going to be a direct upgrade from the guy we've got right now, just without the Warlock, because obviously the Wizard project is something entirely separate. Speaking of which, a theory sort of came up in the comment section, which was to work the Wizard project, to actually make that work. What we're going to have to do is teach Mala, for example, all of the Warlock abilities, then... Hang on, how would that work? It was basically, I teach her all the Warlock abilities, make her forget that temporarily, and then teach her a new one. The issue is, we can only teach her a new skill by forgetting the old one, and if we forget the old one, I have a feeling it'll probably fully reset it, won't it? In that case, we need to test that first. So let me take a mental note here. Let's, by mental note, I mean literally physical note on my PC desktop. So I'm going to write this down. Let's say train up Warlock a little bit. So train up Warlock, and then invest some points, and then forget Warlock and see if she maintains it. That way we can find out whether or not this is the right way forward. So invest points and then forget Warlock. That way, when she gains back the Warlock trait, if she's remembered all of her skills in the Warlock trait, we're fine. That will actually work. If not, I think the Weapon M project, or the Weapon W project, or whatever the fuck this weapon project was called, is going to have to come to an end. Because I don't think it's possible to give multiple powers otherwise, is it? Now, that's not entirely true, though. There are certain wizard powers that don't require you leveling up the base ability. So, say, for example, like this one here, our Arcane Creation, Summon Explosive. When you've learned that, you've learned that. You just put points into these skills. So, we could make them a Summoner, plus, say, like, is Warlock the same? So, if we learn this one... Oh, no, Warlock it doesn't apply to. Okay, what about, like, Blood Magic? I don't really remember this one too much either. Some of them, the point is, some of them you need to level up, some of them you don't. I think this one doesn't, because there isn't, like, a 1 out of 3 or anything, so we can make it, like, an Geomancer plus Blood Wizard, and that, in theory, should work, so we can put points into all of those. We're just going to have to be more careful. If this first plan doesn't work, we'll have to sort of plan it out a bit more thoroughly. Okay, then, so Sidian gets a new arm in the hope that he can give Damba a new arm, and then we should be back to square one. So, advanced bionic arm, left shoulder. Perfect. Also got muscle parasites, which I assume affects manipulation, which lowers his surgery success chance even goddamn lower, which is incredible. Right, so I don't think Ammanamba has anything like that, though. No, just a bitten off right arm. Okay, rest until healed. Let's start the surgery immediately. We've got Glitterworld medicine. We've got all the best hospital equipment, like I've said many times previously. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. We need this. We need this to succeed. I'm starting to think this is impossible. This is the third time we've tried it. I mean, it's okay. It's clearly, statistically, it's not impossible, okay, before I get someone saying that. But, I mean, our medical surgery chance success rate, 52%. Does that take into account all of this crazy shit we got going on? That gives another 5%. The lamp gives another 10%. The tools give nothing. This one gives another 3%. We're looking at 60 to 77% success chance, and she's failed like 4 major surgeries on our people. I don't know what else contributes to the difficulty of the surgery. Maybe it's the actual thing you're trying to install. Do these things have their own stat of, like, success rate? I would assume not. I actually don't know. I guess we're just getting super unlucky. I can only assume that that's the problem here. We're just getting super, super unlucky. Right, okay. Left arm, left shoulder, try again. Please, for the love of God. We don't even have any more. We still got to upgrade another one. Okay, fantastic. All right, round 3. Here we go. Maybe round 4, round 5. Oh, my God, we actually succeeded. Oh, thank the Lord, we're good. Right, now, what's your surgery success chance? Not taking into account muscle parasites here, we are looking at, this will, I should say, 1%. Oh, because you're anesthetized. 1%, even without being completely unconscious. That's pretty good odds, you know. I wouldn't give myself that being anesthetized. I'm not even a remotely trained doctor. That's impressive stuff. Good. I guess that is the doctor training him the 1%, huh? When he wakes back up, we'll see what he's got there. And you've also got, bear in mind, we've got the other... Oh, please don't be a raid. Oh, no, it's just slowing down for reasons. Okay, how's the killbots coming along? So I haven't really checked on this ages. Right, we've got doors connecting everything up. We've got a almost kind of almost temporary hospital here. What I also want to do is put another door in here. Let's reinstall that one slightly up in that case. Let's put another door in the wall there. Fortunately, we can't just replace that because, again, reasons. We also want to strengthen this up a little bit so they don't just kick through the goddamn wall because that would suck. Then this area, we're going to turn it into a nice little, like I said, triage area. Somewhere we can tend to our people very, very quickly. We've got to make sure this place is nicely lit up, though. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to do surgery so well. Wait, is that true of this place? Surely I've put lights all over it. Yeah, there's not even a chance in hell of me forgetting to do that, huh? Right, good. Then, do we want to put... How does it work? We make our killbots lighter. Oh, no, we're not playing with Comic Sen anymore, and they removed that from the base game, didn't they? So light levels really don't make a goddamn bit of difference. You might as well light it up so they don't get the in-darkness debuff, I guess. Let's quickly stick a few lamps down here and there. You can put them on the inside of this. We'll put them above the fire poppers because we're not exactly going to be standing there, are we? Right, that should do the trick. I think this is a better kill box. It's still not fantastic, obviously. I still want to use traps and obviously lots of different things like that. But this is a start. This is a much, much bigger improvement. Well, let's go and let you out then so that we can start, what are you called? Mala? So you can start working on your wizard powers. And then, of course, we can recondition and see if that works. Oh, shit. You've still got all of that going, huh? Oh, right, because you were a literal direct clone. I remember now. We also need to apply a brain scan pretty quickly, don't we? So what has this one got going for it? Hang on, let's take a look at this one. Melee 6. Oh, maybe we should scan another brain quickly. Oh, to be fair, Jilt's brain had a load of good stuff. So go and apply Jilt's brain scan to you. No, we need to use someone. Okay, we need to get someone to use it on you, don't we? Yeah, this could be a pain in the ass. Or, oh no, wait, shit. That's how we do it, right? Stack up a whole bunch, like a ridiculous amount of these different skills. Then forget them one by one, train up the first one, let the second one return, train that one up, let the third one return, train that up, hopefully that works, and hopefully it lets us click on the one underneath. I'm thinking we would have to do it uniquely one at a time, but it might not be the case, as long as the one that comes back last layers over the top. So if that ability layers over the top of the first one, which we've obviously fully upgraded, it should work. That's an alternate strategy. In fact, now that I think about it, it's not completely perfect, but it might also be another way to approach this. Can you? How do we apply this brain scan? Let's just get you to draft up and stand there for a second. Ammanamba. Let's get you to Jeff, whatever. Right, so we want to go apply Jilt brain scan template to Mala. So it's got the body, the physiology, the wizard powers of Jeff with the brain of Jilt. This is going to be very, very strange. I'm not really sure I like this too much. Herafleet 2 has died. Goodbye, Herafleet 2. Could also... Okay, right, let's see what we got here. Boom. Okay, successfully applied. So now that she's come in with a whole bunch of crazy abilities here. Fantastic. Okay, this is very, very good. Right, man, look at these crazy fucking abilities. I hate that you can just suddenly do that. That's really, really overpowered, isn't it? So what do we want to do first then? Maybe remove Succubus and Enchanter using these pods. Train her up to be a high-level Arcane Mage. Then bring back Succubus, train her up to be a high-level Succubus. Then train her up to be a high-level Enchanter and just see if that works. I think that's probably not a bad idea. So let's get that done then. So you, when you're ready... Oh, cannot walk yet. Okay, fair enough. When you're back up and awake, let's stick her in the reconditioning pod. See if that works. Fingers crossed it will. Now, while we're on the subject of things that might eventually work, let's try and give you a right arm. What a shock, horror, coincidence, weird thing I might suggest there. Completely out of left field. Trying to give Amber bloody Damber another freaking right arm. How has the clone got muscle parasites? They've been in a biopod since they were born. What kind of standards do we... Is this the bloody NHS? Good God. Anyway, excuse me, Mala, do you wanna wake up? Okay, I guess we'll wait this one out. Oh, there we go. Right, fine. Enter reconditioning pod. Right, so we want to remove... I think we have to do them... We can't do them two at a time, can we? We have to do that one, then we have to do Enchanter afterwards. So let's start with this one, and then I'll stick her back in, coach. Oh my God, did he just... Oh my God, he succeeded. Oh my God, I put it in the wrong arm. Just chopped off a perfectly good arm. Just chopped off. We succeeded after all that effort, and I put it in the wrong fucking shoulder. Okay, so we need to upgrade this. You know what? That's fine. I'll take it. That's at least an improvement. You can't even argue. That is, you know what? We could just stick our other arm back on the other shoulder. How would that work? Does that work? I think that works. Let's just go. This is science has gone too far officially at this point. Right, prioritize operating. Put the right arm in the left socket, and we should be good. Nothing to... Where are you taking that? Excuse me. Where are you taking that? We need that. Bring that back. Amber with the two left hands. Is going to give you enough. Perfect. Nailed it. Not even a problem at all, is it really? Okay, good. Well, that didn't really work as intended. What an incompetent doctor. Pulls off the wrong arm and that's to staple it on backwards to the other hole. Incredible. Anyway, that should give you all the manipulation we need to start installing all of Krup's new upgrades. So we're talking 2 advanced bionic legs, bionic spine, simple prosthetic arm, whatever else. So Krupvoosh, congratulations. Why even give it to Krup? Why not give it to, like, Jilp? Why not everybody just get cyberized, huh? I think I always say Krupp was going to be our sort of... He's our test bed, isn't he, for all of this crazy upgrades. So you need yourself, my friend, an advanced bionic spine and 2 legs. There we go. Okay. This is good. Whenever Amber gets out of bed, I don't want him to be going into this hospital because this is obviously the scum, the peasant hospital. We obviously don't want to use it now. We'll wait for Amber to actually get up and out of bed there. Now, we will also want to go ahead and stop you being a surgeon, even remotely in the least, because you are just not trustworthy in this regard. Krupp, with his PTSD setting in more and more. Oh God, the last time he was in this bed, what terrible, horrible tortures awaited him. Amber is going to come over with her 2 left arms and he's going to think, boy, this is not much better, is it? What a horrible situation. Alright, let's start prioritizing on... Oh God, yeah, that exclamation mark is not where we've prioritized things. That's him actually freaking out. That's him having fucking flashbacks right there. Boom. First one succeeded. That's a whole spine she just put in there in like 2 seconds flat. So the spines actually give a really, really good bonus as well. Advanced bionic spine goes moving plus 35%. Obviously incredible. Legs as well. Obviously give another 35% moving. This guy's going to be like a rocket. This guy's going to move like the fastest Sith you've ever done seen. He's got his whole bottom half is now robotic. He's Darth Maul. He died and now he's come back and now he's Darth Maul. And he's a shadowy boy because, of course, Darth Maul was... his mother was a night mother. Was it night sister? Dathomir? What are they called? Witches? I don't remember. You didn't see what I'm getting at. You know, dark magic, half a leg, double-bladed lightsaber. Perfect. Hey, you come back. No, you're not done yet. Right, so now for the next step. I can't believe this is all going on at once here. Magic conditioning. You go back in and then we try and get rid of... Enchanter? Except... Now, this is obviously going to be a ball ache if we've got to remove 6 or 7 or 8 different wizard powers. Now, obviously, in a battle wizard, you wouldn't want Enchanter. You probably wouldn't want Succubus. You want the offensive ones like Blood Magic and Death Knight and things like that. This is fine, though. This works for the time being. Alright, there we go. So, we're going to upgrade a bionic jaw for him. 2 bionic eyes, 2 bionic ears, 1 bionic jaw. Oh, right, yeah, because of course we have to craft the base level as well there. So 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 arms, 2 jaws, and then we've got a jaw, eye, ear. Wait, what else? Upgrade bionic arm. Where is that one? There it is. It's all the way at the top there. Perfect. Okay, this is really going to give ourselves the proper cybernetic Sith Lord. And then again, all of this just a test bed, see how good it is. Then we'll apply it to future generations. Edward Cullen. Oh God, mad out. But this isn't really the raid I was kind of expecting, to be honest, to test out a new kill box. But you know what? Fine. Let them come. We'll see what they've got to throw at us these days. Do we even really need to send many people up to deal with this? I'm sure that 4 of you are enough to take out some goddamn mad alpacas. At least see if the kill box works. We got that going for us. Where are they? Here they come. Oh my God, there's 4 of them. There's 4 of them. Hold your ground, men. Hold your ground. Amber going out on the front lines. You are crazy. Known for her strength and... Oh God, here we go. good God. They're ruthless. This might be another reload. Unbelievable. Absolute strength. How are we going to fuck this one up this time, I wonder? Is Amber going to go insane? Is Julp stood in the light and going to go nuts and then we're all going to kill Julp? No. We might actually just get away. Look at this. This is all because of the new kill box. I honestly think we would have been wiped out last episode if we hadn't upgraded the kill box to this extent. Perfect. One in everyone. There is indisputable proof that I'm a genius who's capable of building good kill boxes. That's proved it right there. 4 alpacas. And with that nonsense, thank you for watching. It's been good. Okay, so we've upgraded the kill box. I still need to work on the plans a little bit. I'll do some behind-the-scenes stuff and really get a good idea for how kill boxes work in modern-day Rimworld now that they've somewhat changed the combat and changed massively how the traps work, especially, which I still don't like. And I'll sort of get a good idea for what we've got going on here. Defending against fire, we're very well defending against bullets. We've got a lot of maneuverability here. We don't have to run all the way around to the other side of the kill box. We haven't got to worry about melee characters being attacked. This is good. And we've got, I don't think I even mentioned this huge hospital system I'm trying to build up. An actual advanced hospital, just in case there are people we desperately want to recruit, like people with force powers, because we've barely seen any Jedi this time around. Thank you all for watching. Let's give a shout out to the insane top tier level patrons who made this series possible in the first place, whose names are hopefully all in-game at this stage. So I'm going to open up to the floor. If any of you guys in the comments also want to throw me some as well, feel free. Let's give a shout out to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Sidini, Crazy Pat, Crosis, Donald, Facundo Vasquez, Fluffernutter, Fungus King, Gogolus, Harik, Jimbo, Josh Lindeen Tesla, Justin Wallace, Caden Carter, Michael Mullen, Mr. Smug, Muskratful, Nathan Flores, Necrophilim, Pelvis Presley, Scott, Skaz, Shayuk Sinclair, Seth All the Swede, Stannis the Manis, The Forsaken One, T-Bag Cruz, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kenlon, Vacuous Backers. Thank you for your support and insanity levels on Patreon. Thank you for making the channel possible in the first place. Much appreciated. And of course, a shout as well has to go to Astro, Adam Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Attila, Bordoon, Ben Tro, Better Max, Better Valerian, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Dunk217, Easier to Pronounce Name, Exploding Knees, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Fortney, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Gray, Haji Damar, Hancock, Icy the Great, Irish, Isaac, Israel, Jacob Wolf, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Jason Jose, Johan de Vries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beer, Justin Plot, Justin Walters, Lemon Stark, Lesmee, Luan and Thomas, Luke Wallace, Matthew, Monty, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan, Simon Panther Pearl, Peyton Denisar, Russian Oligarch, Billionaire, The Bloody Knight, The Insane Pickle, Wesley Grayson, Will Wade, Wolfie, Yorkus, Zach Pillar, and Zico2. See you guys all tomorrow.